Hey there, experts. Really excited to be here with you today to talk about how you can scale your business, increase your client base, and make more money than you've ever made before. So most industry professionals out there know that you need a book if you want to be seen as an expert in the marketplace, right? All of the conferences that you've gone to, all of the seminars and webinars and whatever, say you need a book. And they're partially right, right? You do need a book, but what you really need is a high quality book. And the quality is really important. So now you say, well, that's great, Annalisa, but what the heck does that mean? What is a high quality book? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. What is a high quality book? A lot of people think that a high quality book is thick or even dense in its content. It's got a lot to say. And so these people think that this book needs to showcase their expertise, that they just need to vomit everything that they know about their given topic, whatever their area of expertise is. So let's just take a short poll here, and you can raise your hand or say heck yeah in the comments. So raise your hand if you would like someone to vomit on you. Yeah, okay, no one. Except some weirdo out there. We don't need to worry about him. So no, the vomit book isn't the answer. We don't want to be vomited on, figuratively or literally. Thank you very much. And so that book is not going to serve your purpose to just throw all of your info out into the world. Now look, you do need to showcase your expertise, of course, but there is a better way to do it than the know-it-all book. And I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. I want you to say, yeah, if you'd like to learn about it. I'm going to take a drink of water. All right, so you do need to showcase your expertise, of course, but there's a better way to do it than that know-it-all book. So what do you really need? You need a book that adds value to the marketplace. Now, again, I'm telling you something and you say, well, that's great, but what the heck does that mean? How do I add value to the marketplace? I'm going to tell you how. So anytime that you want to add value to the marketplace, you have to have your consumer needs in mind. Now that seems really obvious when we think about our own industries, but people approach their book and sort of forget the way that business works. So we have our consumer needs in mind. We've often heard of products, even books, that were ahead of their time. Now, you do not want to be a posthumous success, not going to do you a whole lot of good. You want to grow your business now. So you need to have an idea that's relevant in the marketplace now. Here's an irony. A lot of the business owners that I work with also speak in front of large audiences, and they're willing to stand up and speak to hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people to speak to them. And yet, they're afraid to speak with them. You're not going to know what your consumers' real needs are if you're not willing to have a conversation. And you're not going to add value to the marketplace if you're not willing to have a conversation. To wit, a high-quality book, which is what we're here to talk about, is a conversation, a dialogue, not a monologue. Nobody wants to sit on the plane, train, automobile next to the me person. Nobody wants to read a book about the me person. It's just not relevant in today's marketplace. So what we do want is to have engagement from our reader. We want them to be interested in what it is that we're sharing. So the writing needs to engage that reader in a conversation. It also engages them in a real-time conversation. So your reader should be interacting with you from page one. One of the most exciting things that I get to do is I see when someone purchases my book, and then I see as they move their way through my book based on the actions that they're taking throughout the book. That's really great. I can also see which sections of the book people might jump to first, or where the high interest is. That's really informative to me for my speaking career, for my business, what people are interested in. So I'm also getting additional data by having a super engaging book that engages people in a conversation from page 1. So this week here in Be the Expert Who Wrote the Book on It, I'm going to be focusing on the attributes of high quality books. Stay tuned for the next Facebook Live where I will dig into this concept even more. We'll go a little bit deeper. But I'm going to leave you here to think about this. Do you want to be an influencer, someone who's seen as a top expert in your field? If that's true and you said yes to yourself, then you don't just need a book. You need the right kind of book. I help people to write, publish, and sell those kinds of books every day. So if you want to scale your business, increase your client base, and make more money than you've ever made before, I'd love to chat with you about where you are, where you'd like to go, and how you can get there. I actually have openings very rarely this week in my calendar. We can chat this week. I'll throw a link in the comments, and you can book yourself directly into my calendar. I know all of the slots have been taken for next week, but I do have time next week to chat with you about how you can massively scale your business and engage your future client in a conversation from page 1. I look forward to talking with you.